How do you develop sabr? Step 1, uninstall TikTok. Step 2, uninstall Instagram. Step 3, uninstall Facebook. Step 4, uninstall Snapchat. Deactivate all of your accounts for 40 days. Don't say, Ustad Hisham, bid'ah, he said this. Okay, 39 days, adi. 5 days, you choose a day, habibi. Pick it out of a, or they'll say that's also a problem. Right, pick a number from thin air, no problem. But you first step, get rid of all your social media accounts. Wallahi, nothing will happen in your life. Your life will continue. You have to get rid of everything that you know is breaking your attention span. Step 2, if you have an iPhone, in your settings, there's something called focus time, where you can remove your access to all of your apps except for 30 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day. Set up focus time. Certain hours a day, I can't access my phone. I can't access these apps. I can call, I can text, but I can't access my other apps. I can access these apps only for a certain limit, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, no problem. Build some discipline into the device that you know and I know, that we are on average spending 6 hours a day on this device. Step 2, look for a program or an environment that will build sabr into your system. A regimented plan, a system. If you sign up to this place in 6 months, a year, 3 years, it's not possible for you to come out except you have built sabr into your system by force, by external environment. One of the experiences in your life that it's not possible for you to start except that you will either build sabr or you will realize you have the attention span of a goldfish. One of two things will happen, is memorization of the Quran. Many people give themselves excuses. I'm too old, my memory is weak, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't know where to start, I'm not good enough. Anybody here can memorize the Quran. Anybody. What does it require? It requires sabr. You sign up to a program, to a course, you pay for a teacher. One thing I never recommend is to do hifth, memorization of the Quran on your own. You need a partner, you need a teacher, you need a program. It builds accountability. Someone is there who's going to ask you, where's your memorization? And over 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4. The tricky thing about memorizing the Quran is that once you've memorized it, the discipline never stops. You have to revise it every day. So it builds discipline into your life. It builds discipline into your life. You cannot go a day without your revision. Otherwise you start to forget. So one of the greatest hacks, if you're not going to build a zawiyah, a special military school, you're not going to join martial arts, you're not going to do X, Y, is start the journey of memorizing the Quran, you and your family, and watch how you see sabr, it gets installed into your system and your family system by nature. There's one very important thing about sabr. Just as sabr is built gradually, through the right environment, the right teachers, through good accountability, through desiring the afterlife, and reminding and remembering and reflecting and being certain in what Allah has promised you, just as sabr is developed gradually in this way, you can lose it gradually as well, slowly and surely. One of the most important points in terms of being able to say no to what tempts you is having a way to constantly remember and remind yourself of the fear of Allah and His consequences. وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. Whoever fears their Lord's punishment will have 2 gardens. Allah reminds us of these visions. He wants you to graphically envisage what is waiting for the people of the fire, because this is the only way for you to look at something delicious and say, no, it's not worth it for me because of what Allah has prepared for me. The other thing Ibn Qayyim mentions is having haya, having a bit of shame in front of Allah. And I've talked about this before. Remembering the blessings Allah has given you to remind you, how can I indulge in this? One of the most influential parts of saying no to something tempting is having and keeping close with good company. I often say, if you're going to be on your own and being on your own is bad for you, it's better you are with somebody else. Oftentimes today, we don't have the routine of being around good company. Good company takes effort. Many people think having good friends is automatic. Yes, maybe in primary school, but after a certain age, you have to make an effort to see people, to visit them, to call them up, to check on them, to gift them, to go out with them. You have to develop these relationships. If you don't develop the relationships, the good company, it's very, very likely you will lose them, and you'll lose one of the greatest forms of sabr, which is al-musabara, having good companionship.